Hi, my name is Jade, and this is my husband.
Tyler.
And I am doing my project for the final week based off of our live sessions and conversations throughout class. I have come up with 5 questions that I believe will help not only myself, but also my marriage with my husband. And these questions that I've incorporated, I plan on, they're based off of the growth mindset and how we learn together, and a part to help build our understanding as well as new perspectives when dealing or handling specific challenges. So I'm going to get started with my questions with my husband. When we talk about finances, where do you see communication turning into a confusing argument?
I feel like it turns into an argument when you look more of the side that it's going to fix itself, where I'm more of, I have to be the one to fix it. Like, money isn't going to fall into your lap, so I have to find a way to go get the money. So, I think that's where we differ. Like, you're more of, eventually it'll come to working out right, and I'm more like, I have to make it work out.
I don't know. With this question, I can kind of agree. I try not to worry, because I feel like worrying complicates everything else. Like, when we sit and we worry and try to figure out ways to try to get money, we end up not even doing it, doing the things that we said we were going to try to do. And the money ends up still coming together in the end, even if you do have like a little bit of a struggle to still deal with.
I mean, I don't call it a worry. I think I'm more of, like, I want it to be planned. Like, I want to plan how we're going to get the money, or I want to plan, like, around the budget, which, like, you do the budgeting, but it's just like, you'll budget around what we have currently, and I'm more like, what can we do to get extra so that we don't have such a tight budget.
Do you think that you have a fixed mindset about that? Like, there's nothing that can actually change your thoughts about that?
What do you mean?
To where you don't have a fixed mindset that everything has to be planned. I'm saying exactly what I'm saying. Like, you feel like things have to be planned, and there's no place in your mind where you feel like, well, maybe she could be right, or maybe everything doesn't really have to be planned, that maybe it will just come together.
I mean, sort of, kind of, like, it's not fixed on the fact that it has to be planned. It's more fixed on the fact that, or it's not fixed because even though I have, like, a plan that I want to, like, put into place, like, I understand that even outside of the plan, that money can come and go. Like, there might be an extra expense that we didn't put in the plan, like gas or something like that, and that might not be exactly what we had planned. So you can't make a plan for money, in my opinion. So I can't say that it's fixed, because it literally can't be fixed.
Okay. I'm going to move on to my next question. The next question is, how do you believe I support you in your thoughts or ideas?
I think mostly you support me by saying that I can do it. Like, as simple as that sounds, like, I think that's support in itself. Like, if somebody wants to be an author or something like that, then they're obviously going to have to spend a lot of time not making money because they're not going to be selling books. But, like, you understand that, and, like, you're like, it's okay if you're not selling something right away. Like, you have time, like, you have to build a portfolio. Like, that's sort of kind of how you back me up with that.
Okay.
Just keep going. Okay, let's start.
Okay. And there's no other way that I could help make it better with supporting you and your ideas and things that you want? Do you feel like sometimes I'm just saying it, or do you feel like I really mean what I'm saying?
I mean, sometimes I think it goes back to the first question, sort of, kind of like it's like, for instance, like with the motorcycle. Like I want a motorcycle, and like at points it's like we can't get a motorcycle right now, but eventually we can get it. And like you might back me up by saying we can get it like around this time. It's like I don't know if that's what you're asking, but like it's like I can sort of kind of understand how you come up with a plan to get it, so that reassures me that we can get it at an earlier time. But I don't know.
Is your mindset always based around a plan?
Yes.
Well, there's things you can't plan.
Yeah.
So then how do you handle that?
Then you can't plan it. You just handle it as it comes.
And you always have that type of mindset.
Yeah.
Okay. My next question is, when you've had like a rough day, what is your mindset, or where is your mindset at? So say you've lost everything. Your car got in a wreck, you lost your wallet, which had your military ID, so now you can't get on base. I went off on you and I left the house, and our son acted up in daycare. Do you just think the whole day is crappy and it just can't get better? Or do you say, well, dang, these things happened, but it can get better. It's not the end of the road. What's your mindset when things like that happen?
I mean,
Please be honest.
Honestly, when you have like a bad day, like everything, you go from like 100 every morning, and at the end of the day you're at 0. In my mind, you can't go anyplace else but up the next day, so you're good. Just get through the day.
Okay. So basically, you have a growth mindset, as in, well, shoot, today's pretty bad, but it can get better.
Yeah, I guess.
Okay. What is one way that you believe you learn better? You want an example?
I mean, like hands-on.
Just in general, ways that you think that you learn better. Like for me, like when I was in school, a way that was way easier for me to learn better was like music. So like if I had an exam or a test, I'd ask my teacher if I could listen to like a specific playlist, because when I study, I listen to that playlist so that I can try to remember the information better. So what is a way that you learn better?
I guess I learn best by making something into like a
Ben, go in the other room.
into like a real world situation, I guess.
What do you mean?
I mean, like with math, like whether it's like algebra or calculus, you think of how it can like affect you in like the real world. So with algebra or whatever, like unit price, even like that's something that you see every day, like when you go grocery shopping or something like that. Like you can base pretty much anything off of what it can mean in the real world, whether it's English, Spanish, math, history. You just based on what you can actually use it for, like application.
Look at Luna. He's smiling and crying.
Sorry, Ben. We need you to go downstairs for a second, okay? It's okay.
Let's go.
Okay, so